Sari ga ma pa ma ga re sa, re re sa. Sari ga ma pa ma ga re sa, re re sa. Ni da ma ma ga re sa, re ga ma pa ma ga re sa, re re sa. Ni da ma ma ga re sa, re ga ma pa ma ga re sa, re re sa. Sa ni da ma ma ga re sa, re ga ma pa ma ga re sa, re re sa. Sa ni da ma ma ga re sa, re ga ma pa ma.
Everyone, Jai Shri Krishna. First of all, I would like to thank everyone for being a part of this special occasion. Now, I'm sure everyone knows who I am, but just in case, my name is Ginny. I am Rahi's little sister. I'm delighted to be here today and watch my annoying yet hardworking Didi dance for her Arangetram. Didi has always given me helpful tips on how to improve my hands and other aspects of my dancing. I never fully understood the importance of consistent practice and determination until now. Thanks to her guidance, I've learned that hard work really does pay off in all areas of life. Our journey through dance has brought us closer than ever before. Together, I have gained valuable knowledge about dance. Our sisterly bond has grown more vital than ever before, and I am very thankful for that. By observing Didi, I'm inspired to do an Arangetram in the future myself. She has been practicing for months, and finally the moment is here. I am absolutely thrilled and can't wait to see her performance. Thank you.
Oh, it's really hard to see out there, sorry. Hello everyone, all the guests. First of all, thank you so very much for taking the time and coming here to shower your blessings upon Rahi Shethia for her Arangetram. For now on, I'm just going to give the control over to the Master of Ceremony, Miss Nirupama. Please welcome her. Thank you.
Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Namaste everybody. Angikam bhuvanam yasya vachikam sarva vangmayam aharyam chandra taradi tam numas satvikam shivam. This verse means we bow to the great Lord Shiva, whose body is this universe, whose speech is the source of all languages. He is adorned with the moon, the stars, and the sun, and the cosmic ornaments. All these symbolize his divine essence. Namaskarams to one and all, distinguished guests, respected teachers, family, friends, and fellow dance enthusiasts. A warm and a heartfelt welcome to this auspicious occasion, the Bharatanatyam Arangetram of our talented performer, Kumari Rahi Shethia. She is the daughter of Ami and Kalpesh Shethia and a disciple of Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta at the Thal Institute of Dance. I am Nirupama Chandrasekharan, and I shall be your MC for today's evening. Today, we gather here to witness a beautiful milestone in the journey of our young dancer who has dedicated years of passion, perseverance, and dedication to this art of Bharatanatyam. This Arangetram marks a significant moment in her artistic pursuit as she steps onto stage to present her skill and artistry for the first time as a soloist. In the grand tradition of Indian classical dance, the Arangetram is a sacred initiation, a moment when the dancer is ready to spread her wings and soar to new heights of excellence. It is a moment of immense joy and pride, not just for the dancer, but her teachers, parents, and well-wishers who have tirelessly supported her and nurtured her talent. Throughout her training, our performer Rahi has imbibed the sense of Bharatanatyam, the grace, the rhythm, the storytelling, and the divine expressions. She has immersed herself in the rich cultural heritage, embracing the beauty of every step, every mudra, every movement, every emotion that weaves together the tapestry of this ancient art form. Today, as we will witness her performance, we will witness not just dance, but a captivating portrayal of mythology, poetry, and devotion. We witness a young artist blossom into a performer ready to share her love for dance with the world. So, as the lights will dim and the music will begin to play, let us join our hearts and minds in appreciation and support, for this is not merely an Arangetram, but a celebration of creativity, dedication, and the divine connection that dance brings. To add to the divinity, we have with us the immense support of our orchestra. As our vocalist today, we have Sri Vignesh Ravichandranji. On the mridangam, we have Sri Sandeep Iyer. Our violinist for today, Sri Balaskandan. And our flautist, Sri Ravishankar Srinivasa. And Guru Madhavi Mehta on the talam as she will guide Rahi gracefully. A harmonious symphony awaits us all. To enjoy it completely, we must familiarize ourselves with some house rules. So, request you all to please maintain silence throughout the performance. No video or photography is allowed. Please refrain from entering and exiting during the performance. And let us respect the venue and make sure that we do not litter the venue. No food and beverages are allowed in the auditorium. And applause. We encourage applause and encouragement for the dancer after her every performance. We thank you for your cooperation in adhering to these house rules. Let us collectively create an atmosphere of respect, admiration, and celebration as we witness this beautiful Bharatanatyam Arangetram of Kumari Rahi Shethia. Let us give her a big round of applause. Thank you. On that note, I request our vocalist, Sri Vignesh Ji, to please start today's event with an auspicious invocatory prayer. Vignesh Ji.
गजाननम् गजाननम् भूतगणादिसेवितम् भूतगणादिसेवितम् ಕಪಿತ ಜಂಬೂ ಬಲಸಾರ ಪಚಿತ ಉಮಾಸುತಂ ಶೋಕ ವಿನಾಶ ಕಾರಣ ನಮಾಮಿ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ್ವರ ಪಾದ ಪಂಕಜಂ ನಮಾಮಿ 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 ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ್ವರ ಪಾದ ಪಂಕಜಂ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗೌರಿ ತನಯ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗೌರಿ ತನಯ ತ್ರಿಜಗ ವಂದಿತನೆ ಸುರನರ ಪೊರೆವನೆ ತ್ರಿಜಗ ವಂದಿತನೆ ಸುರನರ ಪೊರೆವನೆ ತ್ರಿಜಗ ವಂದಿತನೆ ಸುರನರ ಪೊರೆವನೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗೌರಿ ತನಯ ತ್ರಿಜಗ ವಂದಿತನೆ ಸುರನರ ಪೊರೆವನೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಪಾಶಾಂಕುಶಧರ ಪರಮ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಪಾಶಾಂಕುಶಧರ ಪರಮ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಪಾಶಾಂಕುಶಧರ ಪರಮ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಪಾಶಾಂಕುಶಧರ ಪರಮ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಮೂಲಿಗವಾಗನ ಮುನಿಜನ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಮೂಲಿಗವಾಗನ ಮುನಿಜನ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಮೂಲಿಗವಾಗನ ಮುನಿಜನ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗೌರಿ ತನಯ ತ್ರಿಜಗ ವಂದಿತನೆ ಸುರನರ ಪೊರೆವನೆ ಗಜವದನ ಮೋದದಿ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಪಾದವ ತೋರೋ ಸಾಧು ವಂದಿತನೆ ಆದರದಿಂದಲೇ ಮೋದದಿ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಪಾದವ ತೋರೋ ಸಾಧು ವಂದಿತನೆ ಆದರದಿಂದಲೇ ಮೋದದಿ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಪಾದವ ತೋರೋ ಸಾಧು ವಂದಿತನೆ ಆದರದಿಂದಲೇ ಸರಸಿದ ನಾಮ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ಸರಸಿದ ನಾಮ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ಸರಸಿದ ನಾಮ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ನಿರುತರ ನಯುವಂತೆ ದಯ ಮಾಡೋ ದೇವಾ ನಿರುತರ ನಯುವಂತೆ ದಯ ಮಾಡೋ ದೇವಾ ನಿರುತರ ನಯುವಂತೆ ದಯ ಮಾಡೋ ದೇವಾ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಗೌರಿ ತನಯ ತ್ರಿಜಗ ವಂದಿತನೆ ಸುರನರ ಪೊರೆವನೆ ಗಜವದನ ಬೇಡುವೆ
That was such an auspicious beginning. Gajavadana Beduve, a kriti by the sage Purandara Dasar in Ragam Hamsadhvani, so beautifully sung by our vocalist. Now, Rahi is set to begin her Arangetram with a beautiful Pushpanjali. Pushpanjali means offering of flowers. It is a significant and auspicious segment in the classical Indian dance. It serves as a traditional invocation where the dancer pays her respects to the divine, her guru, the audience, and seeks their blessings before commencing her performance. The dance begins with the dancer standing in a poised position, palms joined together in a Namaskara mudra, and also using the Pushpa Putta mudra, an act of holding the flowers. The dancer gracefully moves her hands, symbolically collecting and offering flowers to the divine, creating a beautiful visual of showering petals as an act of adoration. The entire presentation embodies humility, gratitude, and a sense of surrender to the divine forces. Let us give Rahi a big round of applause as she begins Pushpanjali in Ragam Gambhira Natai and Adi Talam. Rahi will now present the Pushpanjali. Such a beautiful start to your Arangetram, Rahi. Pushpanjali is not just an artistic expression, but it is a spiritual journey. It sets the tone for a dance performance, infusing it with divine energy, invoking blessings for a captivating and a meaningful performance. Pushpanjali not only signifies the commencement of the dance, but also serves as a reminder of the sacred connection between the dancer and the art form, and the divine presence throughout the entire performance. Now Rahi will next present a beautiful Ganesha Pancharatnam. This is in praise of God Ganesha. The verses of Ganesha Pancharatnam beautifully describe Lord Ganesha's divine qualities and significance. In the first verse, he is hailed as the bestower of blessings, symbolized by the modak that he holds. Adorned with the crescent moon, he protects the universe and is the leader of all celestial beings. The second verse praises Lord Ganesha as the protector of devotees from fear. He shines brighter than the rising sun and is revered by gods and goddesses. He is the ultimate ruler, the protector of the distressed. The third verse extols Lord Ganesha as the creator of the universe. He dispels the demon's pride, and he possesses a magnificent belly. His radiant face bestows blessings, and his compassion and forgiveness are boundless. Lord Ganesha is the reliever of suffering, praised by his father, Lord Shiva. His very presence dispels negativity. In the concluding verse, Rahi will describe Lord Ganesha as eternal yet formless. He assumes the form of the one with a single tusk. He embodies eternal bliss and limitless glory. And as the leader of all, the verse reverently salutes Lord Vinayaka as the destroyer of obstacles. The Ganesha Pancharatnam is a revered hymn cherished by devotees for its powerful invocation of Lord Ganesha's blessings and protection, serving as a source of divine grace and guidance. Now, Rahi will present the Ganesha Pancharatnam in Ragamalika and Talam Adi, presenting the Ganesha Pancharatnam.
विनाशिते पदैत्यगं नदाशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते पदैत्यगं नदाशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम् नमामि तं विनायकम् नदादिकापधुर्धरं नदेतरादिभीकरं नवोदिकाकभास्वरं समत्सुरादिनिर्झरं नदादिकापधुर्धरं सुरेश्वरं विधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं समाश्रये परात्परं निरन्तरम् सुरेश्वरं विधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं समाश्रये परात्परं निरन्तरम् परात्परं निरन्तरम् समस्तलोकशङ्करं निरस्तदैत्यकुञ्जरं दरेदरुदरं वरं वरे भवक्रमक्षरं समस्तलोकशङ्करं निरस्तदैत्यकुञ्जरं दरेदरुदरं वरं वरे भवक्रमक्षरं कृपाकरं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतं नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् कृपाकरं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतं नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् भीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपोलदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणम् प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपोलदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणम् भजे पुराणवारणम् नितान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तिमन्तकान्तकात्मजम् अचिन्त्यरूपमन्दहीन मन्ददायकन्दनं नितान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तिमन्तकान्तकात्मजम् अचिन्त्यरूपमन्दहीन मन्ददायकन्दनं मृदल्दरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनां तमेकदल्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सुन्दरम् निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनां तमेकदल्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम् विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम् महागणेश पञ्चरत्नमादरेण योऽन्वहं प्रजल्पति प्रभातके कृति स्मरन् गणेश्वरं महागणेश पञ्चरत्नमादरेण योऽन्वहं प्रजल्पति प्रभातके कृति स्मरन् गणेश्वरं करोगतामदोषतां सुषागितिं सुपुत्रतां समाहितायुरष्टभूतिं अभ्युपैति सोचिरा अरोगदामदोषदां सुषागितिं सुपुत्रतां समाहितायुरष्टभूतिमभ्युपैति सोचिरा
Dear Rahi, may Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, guide and bless you in all aspects of life, clearing your path of hindrances and bestowing prosperity and success. May His divine presence bring wisdom, strength, and inner peace to overcome challenges and lead you towards a fulfilling journey. May Lord Ganesha's blessings be a guiding light, illuminating your way with positivity and harmony, and ensure a life filled with joy and contentment. May Lord Ganesha bless you abundantly. A big round of applause as she presented the Ganesha Pancharatnam so beautifully. Next on the program is this beautiful dance in praise of the cosmic dancer, Nataraja. She will now present the Natesha Kautvam. Kautvams are known for their rhythmic complexity, expressive elements, and technical intricacies, making them an essential piece for advanced dancers to showcase their skill and artistry. The Kautvam describes the magnificent dance of Lord Nataraja. In the dense forests, there resides a divine being who commands reverence and adoration from the rishis, demons, and gods alike. This celestial being, that is Nataraja, is adorned with anklets that produce a melodious jhum jhum sound, And as he dances, the rhythmic movements of his ghunguru echo with the enchanting sound of jhana jhana. His presence is so powerful that even gods like Brahma and Vishnu bow down to him in deep reverence. The mighty Nataraja possesses the prowess of performing the cosmic dance known as Tandava, a dance that signifies both creation and destruction. With a Trishula or the trident in his hand, he embodies the essence of strength and balance, for he is the supreme embodiment of Lord Shiva himself. He rides atop a bull, Nandi. He finds joy and solace in the art of dance, music, symbolizing the deep connection between the Nada Yoga, the yoga of sound, and spirituality. His presence illuminates the heavens as he adorns the sun and the moon, casting his divine radiance upon the cosmos. With a mesmerizing and awe-inspiring persona, his Rupa is Bhayankara. He captivates all beings with divine splendor, yet his true nature is beyond fear, for he is the epitome of compassion and love. In his hands, he holds the damaru, a small drum, the sound of which represents the primal rhythm of creation. This sound reverberates across the universe, encapsulating the essence of existence. Thus, the deity described in the verses of Natesha Kautvam is the embodiment of cosmic energy, a harmonious blend of creation, destruction, and the ultimate source of inspiration and devotion for the sages, demons, and gods. His divinity transcends all dualities, and he remains the eternal Lord of dance, music, and spiritual wisdom. Presenting Natesha Kautvam in Ragam Hamsadhwani, Talam Adi.
जन सकल सुरासुर संयुक्त पादा किमि किमि जम जम जन 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 नूपुर लय गति गण 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 विधि हरि सेवि तक्कुडु दिक्कुडु तक तरिकिट तक ताम तत्त
दटवन मुनि जन सकल सुरासुर सन्नुत पादा किंकिणि जम जम जन गण 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 नूपुर लय गति गण 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 विधि गति सेवित तक्कुडु दिक्कुडु तगु दरिकिड तगदाम
तडवन मुनि जन सकल सुरासुर संयुक्त जन जन नूपुर लय गति गण 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 विधि हरि सेवि तक्कुडु दिक्कुडु तक तरिकिड तक ताम तत्त
दटवन मुनि जन सकल सुरासुर सन्नुत पादा किंकिणि जम जम जन गण 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 नूपुर लय गति गण 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 विधि गति सेवित तक्कुडु दिक्कुडु दगदरिकिड तगदाम तग
किड किड तकी तरि किड किड तकी तांडवी बंबर दिक्किड किड तकी धिर किड किड तकी व्याघ्र चर्मत तुम किड किड तकी तोन किड किड तकी त्रिशूलधर नन किड किड तकी नन किड किड तकी नंदी वाहना
तक्किड किड तकी तरि किड किड तकी तांडवी बंबर दिक्किड किड तकी धिर किड किड तकी व्याघ्र चंगम तुम किड किड तकी तोन किड किड तकी त्रिशूलधर नम किड किड तकी नग किड किड तकी नंदी वाहना
नाद योग प्रिय जगडम किडतकी नम जय जय जग जग शशि रविभूषण रूप भयंकर डमरुदि हस्त तृतीय सहस्र दीक्षित नटेश कौतुवम
नादयोग प्रिय जगणं किडदगि किडदग तदगदी जय 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 शशि रविभूषण रूप भयंकर डमरुकहस्त तृतीय सहस्र दीक्षित नाद नडेश कौतुम तगदगदाम दिगि दिगि दीत कुदी कुत कीट त्वं किड किड दगिडं तंगी किड दगदी कीतां तगदां तगदां
Wasn't that a beautiful presentation on Lord Nataraja? Did you all enjoy that? I loved the pose in the end. That was an amazing presentation indeed in praise of Lord Shiva Rahi. Thank you for enthralling us with that. Next up, we have Alarippu. Prepare to be enthralled by the upcoming Bharatanatyam showcase steeped in traditional splendor. Alarippu, also known as Alarippu, is a significant and essential element in classical Indian dance, particularly in Bharatanatyam. It serves as a rhythmic invocation or warm-up piece performed in the beginning of a dance repertoire. The word Alarippu is derived from two Tamil words, Alar means blossom and Pu means flower, symbolizing the unfolding and blossoming of the dancer's artistry and skills. It is typically performed in a slow and meditative pace. Alarippu showcases intricate footwork, simple yet graceful movements and rhythmic patterns. The composition usually consists of a series of syllables or konnakol, which is vocal percussion, set to a specific tala or rhythmic cycle. The syllables and patterns help the dancer align with the chosen talam and establishes the rhythm for the dance. Alarippu begins with the dancer in a static posture, offering a namaskar to seek blessings from the teachers, orchestra, and the audience. Then the dancer slowly begins to blossom. She begins to slowly move and gracefully move her eyes, head, neck, and then slowly the arms, and then the entire body starts to move. The movements gradually gain momentum and complexity as the dancer delves deeper into rhythmic patterns. Alarippu serves as a captivating and invigorating piece. So, as we have this exquisite presentation of the Alarippu, you will be mesmerized by the graceful depiction of a flower blooming before your very eyes. So, sit back, relax, and prepare to be enchanted by the blossoming of this young dancer. Presenting Alarippu.
தத்தை தெய்யும் தத்தாம் கிடதக தாத்தை தெய்யும் தத்தாம் கிடதக தத்தை தெய்யும் தத்தாம் கிடதக தளங்குதும் ததுகிடதும் தாம் தீர்த்தாம் கிடதக தீர்த்தே கிடதக தாம் தீர்த்தாம் கிடதக தீர்த்தே கிடதக தாம் தீர்த்தாம் தீர்த்ததை 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 தாம் தீர்த்தாம் தீர்த்ததை
தாம் தாம் கிடத்தகதை தத்தை கிடத்தகதாம் தாம் கிடத்தகதை தத்தை கிடத்தகதாம் ditam te, tatai tam, ditam te, tatai tam, ditam te, tatai tam, ditam te, tatai tam, ditate, 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 tatai tam, ditate.
Tam di tam kidadagadi tati kidadagadam di tam kidadagadi tati kidadagadam di dam di tati tam 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 di dam di tati
Tam di dam di, tam di dam di, tam di dam di, tam di dam di,
tam di dam di tati 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 kagada jam dari
dam, jam dari jagadari dai, tadigina tom, tadigina tom, tagadiku tadigina tom tam. Drigutaka 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 dadangutum tadigina tom ta tei tei yum ta tam kidadaga da tei tei yum ta tam kidadaga da.
Well, how did you enjoy the blooming of the dancer? She has this calm personality. She does a lot of work with her footwork, but it's all just so calm and easy and effortless. You know, sometimes when we climb up mountains, like, back in India when the temples are on hills and you walk up and then you can feel your legs shivering, right? Doing an alaripu actually takes almost a similar amount of effort. And then to pose like that in the end, having extreme balance and precision, I think, Rahi, you did such a great job at that. Beyond the technical aspects, alaripu also embodies the spiritual and emotional connection between the dancer, the art form, and the divine. It sets the tone for the performance, preparing the dancer's body and mind. That was indeed a beautiful presentation, Rahi. The alaripu was presented in Rupakatalam and Nattai Ragam. And up next on the program we have Jataswaram. Jataswaram is a captivating and intricate composition in classical Indian dance. It is a pure dance piece that showcases the dancer's expertise in rhythmic footwork, body movements, and others known as the basic steps. With its melodic and energetic musical arrangement, Jataswaram is sure to mesmerize the audience. This segment is distinguished by its focus on technical brilliance, rhythmic complexities, and precise coordination between music and movement. The dancer will demonstrate her command over intricate footwork, weaving them seamlessly with gestures. This part of dance requires precise coordination with the musical beats, as the dancer will execute intricate rhythmic patterns which are known as jatis. The dancer's skillful execution and graceful expressions makes Jatiswaram a captivating and impressive display of artistry. It sets the stage for the rest of the performance. So the dancer's posture is of immense importance, and having a correct posture for a dancer is known as Anga Shuddhi. Anga means body and Shuddhi means clarity. So how the dancer stands, how they hold the arms, how they hold the mudras, all these hold immense importance, because if they are not precise, if they are not strong, then the whole experience is shattered. Therefore, Jatiswaram helps the dancer to build stamina, strength, while also developing a good body posture. Hasta mudras will be used, and along with that, a lot of footwork will also be used. So, Rahi, we are all ready for you, as you will now present your Jatiswaram in Raga Malika and Mishra Chaputalam, presenting Jatiswaram.
धडंगुतुम तक तदि किणतुम तत्तिन्नम तक तदि किट तक तत्तिन्नम तक तदि किट तक धडंगु तत्तित्ता किटक दड़तुम किटक दड़तुम किटक दड़तुम धडंगु तत्तित्ता किटक दड़तुम किटक दड़तुम किटक दड़तुम धडंगु तत्तित्ता किटक दड़तुम किटक दड़तुम किटक दड़तुम
ni da pa ma ga ma pa da ni sa ni da ni da pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa da ni sa ni da ni da pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa da ni
Bharatanatyam
Wow, Rahi. Jataswaram was indeed very beautiful with such great Anga Shuddhi. So far, Rahi has already presented the Pushpanjali, the Ganesha Pancharatnam, the Natesha Kautvam, the Alaripu, and now the Jataswaram. And it doesn't seem like she's performed 5 items. She's going on with the same energy and vigor. A big round of applause for Rahi. Now, I would like to invite on stage Rahi's friends, Sia, Ayushi, and Divya. Please come up on stage, girls.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming out to support Rahi on this amazing milestone in her dance journey. My name is Divya, and I'm grateful to call myself one of Rahi's best friends. Now, not only is Rahi an amazing dancer, but she's also a great person. She is sweet, caring, and the funniest person we know. She lights up every room she's in with her confidence and positive energy. Rahi makes a tremendous impact on everyone she meets, and we cannot imagine life without her. While we all know Rahi for her amazing personality, it's her hard work, drive, and passion for dance and her culture to thank for the reason we're watching such an amazing show tonight. Throughout the past year, we have seen just how much time Rahi has spent in the studio and practicing dance. And I think we could all agree that from her performance so far, the hard work and discipline that she's put into her training has paid off. She makes even the hardest steps look effortless. Her clear mudras and flawless movements blow us all away. Rahi, we are all so proud of you as you achieve this milestone in your dance journey, and we cannot imagine life without you. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Ayushi, and first off, I just wanted to say wow. I'm so incredibly proud of Rahi and everything that she has accomplished. The amount of skill and commitment that it takes to do something like this is crazy, and if there's someone to do it, it would be her. She has such enthusiasm for not only dance, but also her culture and everything that she works towards. In dance, you should have a connection to everything, the moves, the music, the culture, and traditions. And today, we can all feel that connection heavily in front of us. I admire her dedication and hard work, knowing that she always makes sure to give her 100% in everything that she does, and she doesn't settle for less. Her amazing qualities makes her such a good friend and sister, and just an incredible person to be around. She's always the person to cheer you up when you're having a bad day and believe in you when you don't in yourself. The commitment and skills that she has worked towards finally comes down to this moment and this milestone, which I'm very grateful to be a part of. Once again, congratulations, and I'm very proud of you.
Hello everyone, I'm Sia, one of Rahi's closest friends. Our story commenced when we were merely wide-eyed 7th graders in our 1A English classroom that first fate brought us together. Little did I know that destiny had more in store for us as we ventured beyond those classroom walls. As we embarked on this new chapter of our lives, a revelation awaited for us at our lockers. They were side by side, as if the universe was telling me that the girl who rocked the white pineapple t-shirt and those ever-so-present flash socks would soon become my best friend. From that point forward, our intertwined journeys began, shaping not only our individual paths, but also marking the genesis of Rahi's remarkable transformation into the extraordinary and talented young woman she is today. Each day, we shared laughter and profound moments that etched the bonds of our friendship deeper, unraveling layers of dreams, aspirations, and struggles that ultimately cemented our sisterly connection. Rahi's evolution into the awe-inspiring person before us has been nothing short of inspiring. Now graduating from Bharatanatyam, an art form that Rahi has dedicated the last 12 years of her life to, while witnessing her growth and blossoming into someone so beautiful both inside and out, has been an honor beyond words. In Rahi, I've not only found a friend, but a confidant, a partner in crime, and a soul that resonates with my own. Her journey intertwined with mine is a tapestry of shared experiences, dreams chased, and obstacles conquered. I am immensely proud to be able to call her my best friend, a privilege that fills my heart with boundless emotion. As we gather here, let's not just celebrate Rahi's achievements and her evolution, but also the profound impact she has on each of us fortunate enough to be a part of her life. Thank you.
Thank you, girls, for that heartfelt speech. I'm sure Rahi is making an impact today with her dance on everybody here. And now, the time has come to savor the grace and beauty of Bharatanatyam as our next act unfolds, which is the Varnam. In Bharatanatyam, a Varnam is the centerpiece of an Arangetram, representing the most intricate and elaborate dance composition. It is highly challenging and comprehensive piece that combines both expressive and rhythmic elements, making it an ultimate test of a dancer's skill, artistry, stamina, and endurance. The Varnam requires that the dancer should master intricate adavas, subtle nuances of abhinaya or facial expressions. And there has to be a seamless interplay between dance and music. It demands physical stamina, emotional depth, and artistic maturity. A Varnam is at least 25 to 40 minutes long. It's a long piece where there is a jati, which is rendered in 3 speeds, which is full of syllables, and then there is a line of expression. Then the jati repeats, and then there is another line of expression, then another jati, and another line of expression. And in these lines where she will express a lot of stories. Today's Varnam is in praise of Lord Sri Krishna. Today's Varnam is Gokula Bala in Ragam Yaman Kalyan and Talam Adi. And Rahi will be depicting a lot of stories from Lord Sri Krishna's childhood. In the village of Vrindavana, young Krishna, as we all know, was very mischievous. He would always tease the gopis. When the gopi walked with a pot of water on her head, Krishna would wait and decide and pick a pebble and throw. And what would happen? It would break the pot and the gopi would get drenched. These are just some of the leelas that Lord Krishna used to do when he was a little kid. I'm sure we're all familiar with the story of Ma Yashoda churning the butter and carefully storing it high up so that Krishna cannot reach. But Krishna has his own ways of getting what he wants. So Rahi will depict how Sri Krishna tries to steal the butter and how Mother Yashoda admonishes him for stealing the butter. He would often team up with his friends and together they would create strategies to get the butter pots. This delightful childhood pastime of butter stealing became endearing tales capturing the essence of Krishna's loving playfulness and the innocent bond between a mother and her divine child. Rahi will also portray the story of Sudama. Sri Krishna and Sudama were childhood friends where they learned together in the same ashram. And later, Sri Krishna grew to be a king while Sudama was just a poor Brahmin. One day, Sudama and his wife were at home and Sudama's wife was trying to feed the children. But there was no food left for the kids. And so Sudama's wife looks at him and says, Sudama, your friend Krishna is so rich and powerful. Why don't you go and ask him for some help? And then Sudama thinks, maybe that is a good option. Let me do that. And then Sudama's wife packs him some poha to give to Lord Krishna because he should not go empty-handed. But because they were so poor, they did not have anything else to give other than some poha. So with that poha, Sudama goes to Sri Krishna's royal palace. He is very hesitant to enter because he looks at himself and he thinks, I am so lowly and look at how rich Krishna is. Will my friend even recognize me? But Lord Sri Krishna is so happy to see Sudama, he comes out with running arms and he says, "Come Sudama, come." And Sudama goes, and Lord Sri Krishna and Sudama have a good time. But Krishna knows why Sudama was there. So he gently takes the poha from Sudama and he eats 2 mouthfuls of the poha. Sudama cannot ask Sri Krishna anything because the fact that he saw his friend itself made him so happy that he did not even ask him for any help. But when Sudama comes back home, what does he see? That his tiny little hut has become a huge palace. His wife is dressed well, all his children are fed, and they are all happy and have everything in abundance. This story will be portrayed by Rahi. Another story that she will be showing today is the Kalinga Nardana story. So Radha and Krishna and some other gopis were playing ball on the banks of the river Yamuna. But what happens? The ball goes and falls into the river Yamuna. And what is there in the river? There is the huge serpent Kalinga with his 1,000 hoods. He's a venomous snake. And so Radha thinks and the gopis think, how will we go and get this ball? And Sri Krishna says, do not worry, I'm here, I'll take care of it. So he jumps into the river. And then Kalinga goes around him and tightens him. But Lord Krishna enlarges himself and he breaks free from Kalinga's coils. And then a mighty war is there between the Kalinga and Krishna. And guess what? Krishna jumps onto Kalinga's head and he does his mighty dance, dancing on the hoods of the serpent until the serpent coughs up all the negativity, all the blood and all the poison, and the serpent is almost going to die. But then, because he's so graceful, because he's the Paramatma, he forgives the serpent, and then Kalinga vows never to bother the people of Vrindavana again. This Kalinga Nardana story will also be shown by Rahi. Moving on, another story that she will depict is the story of the Draupadi Vastraharana. I'm sure some of you are familiar with the story, but for those of you who are not, let me explain. So, there is this ill-famous dice game between Duryodhana and Yudhishthira, and they play the game of dice. And Yudhishthira is losing everything in the dice game. And finally, he has to pledge his queen, Draupadi, in the game. And he loses that as well. And then what happens? Duryodhana's evil brother Dushasana, he goes and grabs Draupadi by her hair and throws her in the court. And she comes there humiliated in front of the courtroom of all men. And she seeks for help. She says, can you not hear? What are you people looking at? Is this even allowed? How is this possible? I am a queen. You cannot treat me like this. But nobody comes to her rescue. Then who will she pray to? She has none other than Lord Krishna to ask for help. So she lifts up her hand and says, Krishna, you have to help me. But then what is Dushasana doing? Taking advantage of the opportunity, he starts to disrobe Draupadi. He starts to take her sari off in the courtroom. And then what happens is Lord Krishna's Leela. Krishna supplies an endless amount of fabric to Draupadi's sari, and Dushasana, poor Dushasana, he's extremely tired because he is constantly pulling the sari, but he does not seem to find the end of it. So finally, he gives up, and Draupadi is saved from humiliation by her dear friend and protector, Lord Sri Krishna. That story will also be portrayed by Rahi. She will also portray 2 more stories, which is the Gajendra Moksha and also the Gita Upadesha. In the Gajendra Moksha, the elephant, which was captured by a crocodile, is relieved after Lord Vishnu sends his chakra and kills the crocodile. And as we all know, the Gita Upadesha is where the Gita was recited by Lord Krishna to Arjuna in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Now imagine so many stories, so many characters, such different contexts. Every role has to be played by one and only Rahi. So, are we all set to see Rahi in all of these characters? I'm sure you're all excited, and so am I. Let us give Rahi another big round of applause as she comes up on stage to present the Varnam Gokula Bala. Presenting Varnam.
Gokula Bala Gopiya Lola Gokula Bala Gopiya Lola Gokula
धड़ंगु तक दिगु तक तदिगण तुमता रित रित झम तत रित रित झम तत रित रित झम तत रित रित झम ता रित रित झम तत रित रित झम तत रित रित झम तत रित रित झम ता रित रित झम तत रित रित झम तत रित रित झम तत रित रित झम ता रित रित झम तत रित रित झम तत रित रित झम तत रित रित झम ता रित झम तत रित झम तत झम झम तक दिक्कु तदिंगिन तुम ता रित झम तत रित झम तत झम झम तक दिक्कु तदिंगिन तुम ता रित झम तत रित झम तत झम झम तक दिक्कु तदिंगिन तुम तक दिक्कु तदिंगिन तुम तक दिक्कु तदिंगिन तुम
Gokula Bala Gopiya Lola Gokula Bala Gopiya Lola Gokula Bala Gopiya Lola
दिक्कु तक तदिगिण तुम तत्त गति ताम तगति ताम किड़तक तड़ तुम तत्त गति तई तगति तई किड़तक तड़ तुम तत्त गति ताम गति तगति ताम गति तत्त गति ताम गति तगति ताम गति तत्त गति ता किड़तक तुम ता देत्तै किड़तक तुम ता देत्ता किड़तक तुम दिक्कु तक तदिकिण तुम ताम तरित्त तरित्त ततरित ततनत तचुनुत ततिमित धीम तरित्त तरित्त ततरित ततनत तचुनुत ततिमित तोम तरित्त तरित्त ततरित ततनत तचुनुत ततिमित नम तरित्त तरित्त ततरित ततनत तचुनुत ततिमित ताम तरि तत धीम तरि तत तोम तरि तत नम तरि तत ताम तरि तत धीम तरि तत तोम तरि तत नम तरि तत ताम तरि धीम तरि तोम तरि नम तरि ताम तजुम तजुम तदिकिन तुम ताम तजुम तजुम तदिकिन तुम ताम तजुम तजुम तदिकिन तुम
களிநடம் புரிந்து கோபபாலர்களை கனிவுடல் காத்தருள் தேவா மறை புகழும் வேதா முனிஜனரின் அவயமருள் கோபியர் லோலா கானகமழுவினில் காளியில் திறமதில் களிநடம் புரிந்து கோபபாலர்களை கானகமழுவினில் காளியில் திறமதில் களிநடம் புரிந்து கோபபாலர்களை கனிவுடல் காத்தருள் தேவா மறை புகழும் வேதா முனிஜனரில் அபயமருள் கனிவுடல் காத்தருள் தேவா முனிஜனரில் முனிஜனரில் அபயமருள் கானகமழுவினில் காளியில் திறமதில் களிநடம் புரிந்து கோபபாலர்களை கனிவுடல் காத்தருள் தேவா மறை புகழும் வேதா முனிஜனரின் மேயா அவயமருள் கோபியர் லோலா கோகுலமாலா மாலா நீலமேக வண்ணா மனமிரங்காயோ நீலமேக வண்ணா
दडंगु तक दिगु तक तदिगिन तुम जम जम जन कुत जम तक जम तरी तक जम तरी फिर तक जम तरी जग तरी जन जन कुंता तक किट तक जम जम जन कुत जम तक जम तरी फिर तक जम तरी जग तरी जन जन कुंता तक किट तक जम जम कुकु जम जम तरी जग तरी जन जन कुंता तक किट कुकु जम जम तरी जग तरी जन जन कुंता तक किट तक जन कुत जम कुंता तक किट तक जन कुत जम कुंता तक किट जन कु जम जन कुता कुकुतम कुकुता तजम तदा कुकुंत किट तक तद्दित किट तक दड़ तुम तक जन कु जम जन कुता कुकुतम कुकुता तजम तदा कुकुंत किट तक तद्दित किट तक दड़ तुम तक जन कु जम जन कुता कुकुतम कुकुता तजम तदा कुकुंत किट तक तद्दित किट तक दड़ तुम
நீலமேக வண்ணா மனமிரங்காயோ 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 நீலமேக வண்ணா சாரி நீ சாதனி பதமா பதவி சாரி நீ சாதனி பதமா பதவி நீலமேக வண்ணா மனமிரங்காயோ நீலமேக ஆதரித்திடவே வேகமாக வந்த ஆதிமூலமென ஆனை ஓலமிட 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 ஆதரித்திடவே வேகமாக வந்த நீல மேக வண்ணா ni ba pa da ma da pa ma ga ri sa ni ga sa ri ga ma pa da ni da sa ri ga ri sa ri sa ni da ni ri ri ni da ga ni da pa da ni da me ga varna ma na mi ranga yo ni da me ga varna போரில் மலைத்து மனம் கலங்கி நின்ற பார்த்தன் தனகே ஜனன மரணமுடன் பாசபந்தங்களை தவிர்த்து கடமையை பரிந்துரைத்து சாரதியாய் சென்ற நீல மேக வண்ணா மனமீரங்காயோ போரில் மலைத்து மனம் கலங்கி நின்ற பார்த்தன் தனகே ஜனன மரணமுடன் போரில் மலைத்து மனம் கலங்கி நின்ற பார்த்தல் தனகே ஜனன மரணமுடன் போரில் மலைத்து மனம் கலங்கி நின்ற பார்த்தல் தனகே ஜனன மரணமுடன் போரில் மலைத்து மனம் கலங்கி நின்ற பார்த்தல் தனகே ஜனன மரணமுடன் பாசபந்தங்களை தவிர்த்து கடமை பரிந்துரைத்து சாரதியாய் சென்ற 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 போரில் மலைத்து மனம் கலங்கே நின்ற பார்த்தல் தனகே ஜனன மரணமுடன் போரில் மலைத்து மனம் கலங்கே நின்ற பார்த்தல் தனகே ஜனன மரணமுடன் பாசபந்தங்களை தவிர்த்து கடமை பரிந்துரைத்து சாரதியாய் சென்ற நீல மேக வண்ணா மனமீரங்காயோ 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 கிருஷ்ணா
My God, what an amazing performance it was, right? So many characters, and displaying each one of them, we could distinctly see when it was Mother Yashoda, when it was Krishna, when it was Karlinga, when it was Sudama, when it was Putana. Amazing job, Rahi. And a big thanks to her guru, Srimati Madhavi Mehta, for training Rahi up to this level to present the Varnam so exquisitely. But I think a big round of applause also awaits the orchestra team for their amazing support. Vigneshji enchanted us with his soulful renditions, while Sandeep Iyer's Mridangam beats were elevating the dance. Sri Balaskandan's violin was adding depth to it, and Sri Ravi Shankar Srinivasa's flute was mesmerizing us all. It was really an amazing treat, and Guru Madhavi Mehta on Nattavangam was so awesome. A great team, and I think now it is time for us to familiarize ourselves with the orchestra team. So let me introduce to you our vocalist for the day, Sri Vignesh Ravichandran. Vignesh Ravichandran is a Carnatic vocalist and a published writer in the New York, New Jersey area. Vignesh holds a master's in fine arts in Carnatic vocal from the Annamalai University. He is a student of Kalai Mamani V.S. Balamurali of Pondicherry and Shanmuga Sangeeta Shironmani Vishnudeva Nambudiri in Chennai. He has won various awards and accolades for his performances. In addition to his solo concerts, Vignesh frequently sings for Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi dance performances and Arangetrams. Many of his poetry have been set to tune by him and other musicians and have also been adapted in Carnatic vocal concerts and Bharatanatyam dance productions. Thank you, Vignesh ji, for being here with us. Our mridangist for today is Sri Sandeep Iyer. Sandeep Iyer is an IT professional and an ardent music enthusiast. During his childhood days, he was trained for a few years in Carnatic vocal and mridangam. Over the past couple of years, he has been actively advancing his skills in mridangam under the able guidance of his guru, Sri T.S. Nandakumar. Sandeep has accompanied and collaborated with many artists in the tri-state area and has performed in the Cleveland Tyagaraja Festival. Sandeep considers it as a blessing and the biggest highlight of his musical career to be able to perform his Mridangam Arangetram with legendary Padma Shri A. Kanyakumari. A big round of applause for our Mridangist. Our violinist for today is Sri Balaskandan. Balaskandan is a performer, teacher and composer of Carnatic music. He is a multi-instrumentalist performing the mridangam, Carnatic violin, kanjira and vocal rhythm. He has accompanied musicians and dancers of various genres across the world. In addition to running his own music school, Balaskandan has been a guest teacher at the Manhattan School of Music, NYU Music Department, Sarah Lawrence College and the Juilliard School of Music. Balaskandan is the lead musician and composer of Akshara, a New York-based award-winning ensemble rooted in Carnatic music. Balaskandan trained under the late Sarveshwara Sharma and Vidushi T. Rukmani. Thank you, Balaskandan ji, for being here today. And on the flute, we have Sri Ravi Shankar Srinivasa. Sri Ravi Shankar started learning flute from an age of 7 under Guru Srimati N. Casey, disciple of T.R. Mahalingam. As a young child artist, Ravi Shankar has given many public performances in AIR and Doordarshan, Chennai. He also became a part of the Sundaram Bhajan group of Sri Satya Sai organization at later stages of his school. In college, he was part of the light music troupe as well. This way, Ravi Shankar ji was able to explore different styles of playing. He is also lucky to have performed in a few percussion ensembles with Guru Sri T.S. Nandakumar, including a performance at Cleveland Tyagaraja Aradhana. Thank you, Ravi Shankar ji, for gracing us with your presence. All of these artists in the orchestra that we have today, they're all established artists, and it is their expertise that they bring onto stage and give much needed support and encouragement for a budding dancer like Rahi. And I thank you all once again for your presence here today. Now, Rahi will present a beautiful brisk jati known as the Mysore Jati. This is an Indian classical dance composition in the raga Hamsadhvani and Aditala. It is a popular rhythmic composition, sometimes also referred to as the Mysore Tala or the Mysore rhythmic pattern. The Mysore Jati serves as a fundamental exercise for musicians and dancers to develop rhythmic skills, precision, and coordination. The Mysore Jati will lay the groundwork for building a solid foundation in rhythm, crucial for any aspiring dancer. Now, Rahi will present the Mysore Jati in Ragam Hamsadhwani, Talam Adi. Big round of applause for Rahi.
Takkajam, tajjam, tadditam, tam, tam, dit, tarikita tagadajam, takkajam, tajjam, tadditam, tam, dit, tarikita tagadajam, takkajam, tajjam, tadditam, tam, dit, tarikita tagadajam, takkajam, tajjam, tadditam, tam, dit, tadikita 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 tagadajam, takajam tajam taditam tam 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 dit tadikida tagadadi je kinna nattara renna kavinut ta kinna de kinna je kinna de kinna tri kara satya vashikar dheer daya kar kanti divakar roop sudhakar gunaratna kar neeku pratyati paraku prataparama satgunadama tattum tarattakinna dakkatadinginnatum tattum tarattakinna dakkatadinginnatum shekara satyavashekara dheera dayakara kanti divakara roop sudhakara gunaratnakara neeku pratyati paraku prataparama sadgunadama tattum tarattakinna dakkatadinginnatum dittum tarattakinna dakkatadinginnatum tajam takajam tajam taditam tam 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 dit darikida tagatajam takajam tajam taditam tam 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 dit darikida tagatajam takajam tajam taditam tam 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 dit darikida tagajam tarikida tagajam tadikida tagajam.
Wasn't that such a cute and a brisk piece? I think we have to commend Rahi's ability in presenting the Mysore Jati right after the Varnam is not something everybody can do because it requires a lot of footwork again, and especially having performed Varnam, which is such a lengthy piece, and then go on to performing a Jati right after Rahi. Now I would like to invite Rahi's aunt, Vidhi Shethia, to please come up on stage. I also request Shri Sridhar Shah to please come backstage. Now, her aunt, Vidhi Shethia, will share a few words.
Hello, everyone. I cannot see you all, unfortunately. There's too much light on my face, but I hope you can. I'm in complete awe of this set. This was so long, but she outperformed herself. I'm so proud of her. I'm sure you are too, Madhavi auntie. I'm still trying to wrap my head around, like, how did she memorize all these steps? Like, I cannot. I cannot do even a minute, maybe. Oh, I think Bhabhi would agree with that. For all those who are meeting me for the first time in this room, I am Rahi Shethia. I'm Rahi's foy. Interestingly, she is the reason why I was first ever titled that. I stand by here today on behalf of the entire Shethia family that is proudly glued to their screens in India while watching her gracefully graduate. I'm truly honored to have been given this opportunity and shared a few words about my talented and most beautiful Rahi. When I initially learned about Rahi's passion for Arangetram while I was in India, I couldn't help but notice and admire how she not only embraces her academic grades, but also celebrates and honors our rich Indian culture. It's an heartwarming feeling to see the culture being passed down generations. And I'm sure you all agree with that. I completely love how everyone has been praising her today for all the hard work that she's been doing for the past few months and even the years. Rahi, I know you can hear me. You totally deserve it. This day would not have been possible without the discipline that she has shown. And at the same time, I don't want to forget the pillars behind this. I extend my heartfelt respect to her proud parents, Kalpesh and Ami, for introducing her to this dance form at a young age. Congratulations, Bhai Bhavi. This graduation is definitely going to open a lot of doors to the possibilities of her professional career in dance. But Rahi, I'm going to miss the evening chaos of finding Gugru in the house. I'm going to miss dropping you at Madhavi Auntie's class in the evening. I'm going to miss our Dunkin' rides. I'm going to miss seeing you all exhausted after the class. You know, it's so funny that I know how her practice went without even asking her. It's just the tone of her voice. Hi, Vidifoy. No, it did not go well today. She messed up, she forgot steps, she got scolded. She's like, hi, Vidifoy. Maybe one piece went well today. But I'm 100% confident that after we leave this auditorium today, I know it's going to be an extremely satisfied and a wholesome, I did it. Yes, you did. And since you're changing and watching me from the screen in the room, I just want to say, hello, good luck for the next piece, and a small message from your Mumbai, Badada, Kakas, Kakis, and Riti. They wish they could have been here around with you today, but that doesn't make them any less happy about this evening than all of us present here. We all love you, and you're an ideal daughter, sister, granddaughter, and we couldn't be more happy and proud of the person you have become. You made us proud once again, Rahi. Thank you, everyone.
I'm sure Rahi is making everybody proud today. I would now like to request Shri Sridhar Shah to please come up on stage to say a few words.
Hi, everyone. Can everybody hear me all right? Okay, great. How is everybody doing tonight? Yeah? We're really enjoying ourselves, right? Yeah. So thank you to everybody so far. I feel like this is not an Arangetram, more like a concert or a show where we are, just loud, entertained, and really excited to watch Rahi just do her best. But overall, thus far, this afternoon has been a celebration of culture, community, and expression. I didn't see, expression, what can I say? Just watching her and her grace and elegance have defined Rahi in a light she doesn't usually let many witness. For those of you that know Rahi pretty well, I've never seen her smile this much in my life. So this is actually pretty impressive. I didn't know she could smile this much, actually. I didn't see the annoying teenager that always asks me for rides to Target, or to Taco Bell. I saw a young woman who doesn't understand the word quit. She has a work ethic, and it's both innate and, to Vidhi's point earlier, and it's learned from the efforts and the hard work she witnesses daily from her mother and father, Kalpesh and Amy. So once again, a big round of applause for them. Even when she was a baby, if she didn't get the pacifier that she cried for, she would just crawl over and take arias, right? When she was walking and first taking her first few steps with her walker, Amy brought these little squeaky shoes for her, and I'm sure you guys have all put them on your kids at some point. And as kids, I'm sure you guys have worn them too.
But Rahi was a little afraid of that squeaky noise. So every step she took, she would look back, and then the sound would stop. And then she would keep walking, and then stop, look back, and the sound would stop. And then she realized the sound was coming from her feet, and she would cry. But she wouldn't stop walking. Even as she cried, the poor girl just kept going. And that's just a tribute to her personality, to something that we just saw blossom over 17 years. And it's absolutely amazing. Her persistence, though, it never falters. And I'm sure her parents are the #1 witnesses of that, because anytime she wants something, she will make sure she finds a way to get it. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, we don't know yet, but it's a good thing right now. She also may be her greatest critic, right? We all know when Rahi's having a bad day. I think everyone knows when Rahi's having a bad day, right? But she also has led herself to become her greatest motivator. She impresses me every time I see her. And I'm sure she's left a lasting impression on all of you tonight. So please join me, as we continue to embark on this journey of perseverance, dedication, love, and most importantly, confidence, to a culmination of 10 years of persistence. So let's welcome Rahi again after this.
Thank you, Sri Sridhar and Rahi Shethia, for your awesome speech. I'm sure Rahi is listening to it and enjoying and feeling proud of herself. She has so good well-wishers around her, giving her blessings and lot of love. You're really fortunate, Rahi, and you're making us feel fortunate today too to be able to attend your Arangetram. Well, we spoke about 10 years of training and a lot of hard work and perseverance and persistence. But guiding her all these years was her Guru, Srimati Madhavi Mehta. So let me introduce Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta to all of you. Srimati Madhavi Mehta is a disciple of Guru Srimati Meha Thakur in Ahmedabad, India. She started her dance training at the age of 7 under her Guru's guidance at Swaramudra Studio of Dance, and later went on to become an assistant for her Guru, sharing her knowledge and art with the same passion. She is blessed to have continued her blissful journey with Guru Sri R. Naidu from Bombay, India for the last several years. She thanks her Guru Sri Bailabhai of Gandharva Vidyalaya for her extensive training in Hindustani vocal. She is the founder and artistic director of Tal Performing Arts in Dayton, New Jersey, spreading her love for the arts. A big round of applause to Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta. Now, the star of today, Rahi Shethia. Rahi has been learning Bharatanatyam under the guidance of Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta since 2019. Prior to that, she learned Bharatanatyam under Guru Ambika for 2 years. Rahi, since a very young age, has had a strong passion for dance, whether it be Bollywood or Bharatanatyam. Over the years, she has developed a keen sense of rhythmic precision, giving every performance increasing clarity and distinctness. Pursuing dance for such an extensive period of time has not only improved her skills in the art, but has also allowed her to flourish mentally, acquiring traits such as dedication, composure, level-headedness, curiosity, and creativity. These traits now play an integral role in her everyday life, helping her to succeed in her family life, socially, and also academically. Rahi has always succeeded in her studies, excelling during her time at the South Brunswick High School, in which she is currently a rising senior looking forward to ultimately pursuing a career in medicine. She is also passionate about her extracurricular activities that include varying part-time jobs, volunteering at numerous organizations, and also exercising her mind by applying henna, crocheting, and painting. Rahi plans to continue her journey in Bharatanatyam and possibly teach at the Tal Academy in the future, in addition to extending her love for dance to others beyond high school, in college, and so on. A big round of applause to Rahi as we congratulate her on her Arangetram today. And we are almost coming to the final segment of the Arangetram. Rahi will be presenting two more dances. One will be the Kalinga Nardana Tillana, which will be then followed by the Mangalam. The Kalinga Nardana Tillana, remember, if you all remember, I was talking about Alaripu as the blossoming of a flower, right? When she started her Arangetram. And now we have come to the part of her Arangetram where it's going to be a showering of the flowers. So the dancer has fully blossomed and now we are ready for a shower. The Tillana is analogous to the showering of flowers. It is a vibrant and a captivating dance which will celebrate the divine dance of Lord Krishna on the serpent Kaliya. This unique Tillana is a type of a rhythmic dance piece set to mesmerizing music, expertly crafted by the renowned composer Lal Guri Shri G. Jayaraman. The Tillana portrays the enthralling scene of Krishna subduing the venomous serpent Kaliya, who coils and strikes with fierce intensity. With the rhythmic beats of the accompanying percussion, the dancer will portray the swift and the rhythmic dance of Krishna, captivating the audience with his divine elegance. The intricate footwork, graceful hand gestures, and emotive expressions of Rahi will convey the essence of the divine encounter between good, Lord Sri Krishna, and the evil, the venomous serpent Kaliya. As the dance will progress, the energy of the performance will build, mirroring the intensity of the battle between Krishna and the serpent Kalinga. This music, composed in a lively and dynamic Carnatic raga, elevates the performance, infusing it with vigor and melodic beauty. The Tillana is characterized by its rhythmic patterns, which adds complexity and excitement to the dance. As the Tillana will reach its crescendo, the dancer's movement will become more spirited and joyous, describing Krishna's victory over the serpent. The audience will be captivated, I'm sure, by the synergy of the music, rhythm, and dance, and will be transported to a realm where divine play and artistic expressions converge. Kalinga Nardana Tillana is a magnificent expression of the rich cultural heritage of India, representing the artistry and devotion of classical dancers. Through this enthralling composition, the dancer and the audience are to experience the divine union of dance and devotion, connecting the eternal spirit of Lord Krishna's celestial dance, the Kalinga Nardana. In many other Arangetrams, when students do Tillana presentations, they do not necessarily portray a story. So Rahi will be here. This is another yet challenging item where she will be portraying the role of Sri Krishna and the venomous serpent Kaliya, and the battle will be explained through the Tillana. So this is not a regular Tillana. So please sit back and wait to be mesmerized by the beautiful Kalinga Nardana Tillana in Ragam Gambhira Natai and Talam Adi. Let us give Rahi a big round of applause for the Kalinga Nardana Tillana. As Rahi is getting ready to present the Kalinga Nartana Tillana, I request our vocalist Sri Vignesh Ravichandran ji and the orchestra team to please delight us with a beautiful musical composition. Thank you.
बारो कृष्णैया बारो कृष्णैया बारो कृष्णैया निन्न भक्तर मने गीजा बारैया बारो कृष्णैया भक्तर मने गीगा बारैया बारो कृष्णैया निन्न भक्तर मने गीगा बारैया बारो कृष्णैया बारो निन्न मुख तोरो बारो निन मुख तोरो निन सरियारो जगदल शीलने बारो निन मुख तोरो निन सरियारो जगदल शीलने बारो निन मुख तोरो निन सरिया बारो कृष्णैया अंदुगे पादग उगालंदुगे गिरिगज्जे दिम दिमि 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 रेणुता अंदुगे पादग उगालंदुगे गिरिगज्जे दिम दिमि 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 रेणुता बारैया बुंगुळलू नूदुता बारैया बारो कृष्णैया कंकण गरदल्ली ಪೊಂಗುರ ಕೊಲೆಯುದ ಕಿಂಗಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿರೇನುದ ಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಂಗುರ ಕೊಲೆಯುದ ಕಿಂಗಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿರೇನುದ ಕಂಕಣ ಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಂಗುರ ಕೊಲೆಯುದ ಕಿಂಗಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿರೇನುದ ಪೊಂಗುಳಲೂದುದ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಪೊಂಗುಳಲೂದುದ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಪೊಂಗುಳಲೂದುದ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಪೊಂಗುಳಲೂದುದ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ವಾಸ ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ವಾಸ ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ವಾಸ ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ದಾಸ ನಿನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ವಾಸ ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ದಾಸ ನಿನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ನಿನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ನಿನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ನಿನ ಭಕ್ತರಮ್ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ
Thank you, Vignesh ji, and the entire orchestra team for this beautiful presentation. Now, let us welcome Rahi as she comes to present the final segment of her Arangetram. She'll be presenting the Kalinga Nardana Tillana that I described earlier, which is the fight between Lord Krishna and the serpent Kaliya. It will be followed by Nama Ramayana, which is a condensed version of the Ramayana, all the 7 kandams of the Ramayana, and will only have the names of Lord Sri Rama, and it will be concluding with a Mangalam Srinivasa. So let us give Rahi a big round of applause for her final segment of Arangetram, presenting the Kalinga Nardana Tillana. Tam dim daranata, tam dim daranata, tam dim daranata, dinada gida tam dim daranata, dinada gida tam dim daranata, dinada gida tam dim daranata. Dinada gida dam dim taranada, 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 dam dim taranada. Gida drigda gida drigda gida dadi gida dam dam dim daranadam drigda gida drigda gida drigda gida dadi gida dam dam dim daranadam yamuna tadaga bangeruga badadam dim daranadam yamuna tadaga bangeruga badada gida da gida sadadala nayanayaka jayaka mudrida jaya jaya dam dim daranadam dinada gida dam dim daranadam Tamidadajam, tagadajam, tagadigadajam, tam 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 tamidadajam, tagadajam, tagadigadajam. ನೀಲ ಜಲ ವಿಭೂಷಣ ನಿರದ ಜಲಂಜಲ ಭುಜಂಗ ನರ್ತನ ನೀರದ ತಟಾಕ ಅಧಿಕ ಮೃದುಳ ಬಲ ನಿಕಟ ತರಂಗ ತುಂಗ ತಾಡಂಗ ನೃತ್ತಕ ನೃತ್ತಕ ತಾಂ ತಕ ತೈ ತಕ ತದಿಮಿದಿಯದ ತಗ ತಾಕಿಟ ಜಗ ಜಗ ದೃಗ ಜಗನಂದಂ ತಗ ಜಗ ತಗ ಜಗ ದೃಗ ಜಗನಂದಂ ಯಮುನಾ ತಟಾಕ ತುಂಗ ತರಂಗಂ ಹಿಮಗರಸ್ಮಿಮಿತ ಹಮಿತ ಶುಭಾಂಗಂ ಇತಸ್ತತಶ್ಚರ ಕರುಣಾಪಾಂಗಂ ಯದಿವರ ಹೃದಯ ಸರೋರುಗ ಭೃಂಗಂ
ದಿನತದಿಲ್ಲಾನ 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 ತ್ರಿಗತಗಿಡದಿಲ್ಲಾನ ತಿಲಕ ಸಿಂಧೂರ ಅಲಕ ಶೃಂಗಾರ ವದನ ಗಂಭೀರ ಉರಗಬಣ ಸಂಚಾರ ನಂದ ಸುಕುಮಾರ ನವನೀತ ಧರಿಚೋರ ಚಂದಮಣಿಹಾರ ಜಲಭವತಿ ನುದಧೀರ ನಂದ ಸುಕುಮಾರ ನವನೀತ ಜದಿಜೋರ ಚಂದಮಣಿಹಾರ ಜಲಭವತಿ ನುದಧೀರ ಜಯ ವಿಜಯಿ ಭವನಂದ ಕುಮಾರ ವ್ರಜ ಜನ ಪರಮಾನಂದ ಕಿಶೋರ ಕಾಳೀಯ ನಟನಾನಂದ ಗಂಭೀರ ಅರುಣಾರಸಯುಧ ಭಾವ ಶರೀ ರದಿಂ ತದಾಂ ತದಿಂ ತದಾಂ ತದೈ ದಿಂ ತತ್ತಾಂ ತದಿಂ ತತ್ತಾಂ ತದೈ ದಿಂ ತದಾಂ ತದಿಂ ತದಾಂ ತದೈ ತಕ ತದಿಮಿ ತಕಿಟ ಜನು ಜನು ಜನುನಂದರಿ ತಕ ಜಗನಂದರಿ ತಿಮಿತ ತಾಗು ತಿಮಿ ತದಿಮಿ ತಕಿಟ ಜನು ರಜ ಕುಮಾರ ಮಹಿಮಾಲಾ ಲಂಬನ ಮಾಲಾ ದುರಂದರ ಕೃತ ಕೃತ ಕಾರ ತಜ್ಜಂ ತತ್ತಕಜ್ಜಂ ತತ್ತಗಡ್ಡಂ ತತ್ತಗುರ್ರಂ ತತ್ತಾಗು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತತಗು ಜಣಂದರಿ ದ ಜಣಂದರಿ ತದಿಮಿ ತಕಿಟ ಜನು ತಾಗು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತತಗು ಜಣಂದರಿ ದ ಜಣಂದರಿ ತದಿಮಿ ತಕಿಟ ಜನು ಅದ್ಭುತ ನರ್ಧನ ಚಿತ್ರಿತ ಮುದ್ರಿತ ವಿದ್ಯುತ ಮುದ್ಭವ ಮದ್ಭುತ ಮದ್ಭುತಂ ತಾಗು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತತಗು ಜಣಂದರಿ ದ ಜಣಂದರಿ ತದಿಮಿ ತಕಿಟ ಜನು ಅದ್ಭುತ ನರ್ಧನ ಚಿತ್ರಿತ ಮುದ್ರಿತ ವಿದ್ಯುತ ಮುದ್ಭವ ಮದ್ಭುತ ಮದ್ಭುತಂ ತಾಗು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತತಗು ಜಣಂದರಿ ವಿಧಿಶುತ ಕಾಲ ವಿಧಿಶುತ ಶೀಲ ಅತಿಶಯ ನೀಲ ಹೃದ ಬದಲೋಲ ತಾಕು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತತಗು ಜಣಂದರಿ ವಿಧಿಶುತ ಕಾಲ ವಿಧಿಶುತ ಶೀಲ ಅತಿಶಯ ನೀಲ ಹೃದ ಬದ ಲೋಲ ತಾಕು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತತಗು ಜಣಂದರಿ ದ ಜಣಂದರಿ ತದಿಮಿತ ಕಿಟ ಜನು ತದಿಮಿತ ಕಿಟ ಧಿಮಿತಾಗ ಧಿಮಿತ ಕಿಟ ಧಿಮಿತಾಗ ಧಿಮಿತ ಕಿಟ ಧಿಮಿತ ತಥಾ ತತ್ತೋಂ ತತ್ತೈ ಕಿಡತಗ ತರಿ ಕಿಡತೋಂ ತರಿ ಕಿಟ ತಾಕು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತತಕು ಜಣಂದರಿ ದ ಜಣಂದರಿ ತದಿಮಿತ ಕಿಟ ಜನು ತದಿಮಿತಿತ್ತ ತರಿ ಕಿಡತಗ ತಾಕಜಂ ಅತಿಶಯ ಶುಕ ನೃದ ಪರಕರ ಪಾದಜಂ ಸರಸ ಮೋಹ ಮುರಳೀರವನಾದ ಸಕಲ ಲೋಕ ಸಂಮೋಹನ ಗೀತ ತತ್ಕು ದಿನ್ನ ತಗ ದಿನ್ನತ್ತಾ ಗದಾದೈತ ಗದಾದೈತ ದೃಗ ದೃಗ ತಗ ದಿನ್ನತ್ತಾಂ ಗದಾದೈತ ತದಾದೈತ ಕದಂಬ ಕಿಶಲಯ ಮಿಲಿತ ನೂಪುರ ಪದಂಕ ಕಲಿತ ಪಾದತ್ತಾಂ ದಿಲ್ಲಾನ ದೃಗ ದಿಲ್ಲಾನ ದೃಗ ದೃಗ ದಿಲ್ಲಾನ ಕಿಟತೊಂ ಗತನ್ನಂಗೀಡ ತೋಂ ದತ್ತಿ ತತ್ತೋಂ ದಕ್ಕ ಕಿಟ ತದಿ ಕಿಟ ತಾಂ ತದಿಂ ತದುಂ ತದೈತ ತಜೋರಕ ಬಂದ ಅದ್ಭುತಂಗ ಶಿರಸಿ ಚರಣಂ ಚಲನಂ ಕೃತನಂ ಇದನಂ ಹೃದನಂ ಚಿತ ಚಂದ್ರಮದಂಗರ ಕಂಗಣ ಕಿಂಗಿಣಿ ನಂ ನನನು ಪದದ ಗದಗದಿಮಿ ದಿಮಿ ಜಣು ಜಣುತಾಂ ತದಾಗದಿಲ್ಲ ನಗ ನಗ ಭೂಷಣ ತಗಿಡ ತಗಸ್ತಗಾಯ ಮುಖ ಭರಮನ್ ಮಿತನರವರ ಪೂಜಿತ ಪದಯುಗಳ ಹರಿ ಜಯ ವಿಜಯೀ ಭವನಂದ ಕುಮಾರ ವ್ರಜ ಜನ ಪರಮಾನಂದ ಕಿಶೋರ ಕಾಳೀಯ ನಟನಾನಂದ ಗಂಭೀರ ಕರುಣಾರಸಯುಧ ಭಾವ ಶರೀರ ಮದ ಮಧುಕರ ಮಧುಪದರಳ ಸಮನಯನ ಕಮಲದಳ ಚಲನ ಮುನಿ ಹೃದಯಮಭಿಚೋ ಪ್ರಚಾತುರಾಧಯ ಕರ ಮುರಾರಿ ಶ್ರೀಕರ ಮದ ಮಧುಕರ ಮಧುಪದರಳ ಸಮನಯನ ಕಮಲದಳ ಚಲನ ಮುನಿ ಹೃದಯಮಭಿಚೋರ ಚಾತುರ ದಯಾಕರ ಮುರಾರಿ ಶೇಖರ ಮದ ಮಧುಕರ ಮಧುಪದರಳ ಸಮನಯನ ಕಮಲದಳ ಚಲನ ಮುನಿ ಹೃದಯಮಭಿಚೋರ ಚಾತುರ ದಯಾಕರ ಮುರಾರಿ ಶೇಖರ. शुद्ध ब्रह्म परात्पर राम कालात्मक परमेश्वर राम शेषतल्प सुख निद्रित राम ब्रह्माद्यमर प्रार्थित राम चंड किरण कुल मंडल राम श्रीमद्दशरथ नंदन राम कौसल्या सुखवर्धन राम विश्वामित्र प्रियधन राम घोर ताड़का घातक राम मारीचादि निवातक राम कौशिक मग संरक्षक राम श्रीमदगण्योद्धारक राम गौतम मुनि संपूजित राम सुरमुनिवर गण संस्तुत राम नाविद नाविद मृदुपद राम मिथिलापुर जन मोहक राम विवेक मानस रंजक राम त्र्यंबक कार्मुक भंजक राम सीतार्पित वर मालिक राम कृत वैरागिक कौतुक राम भागवदर्प विनाशक राम श्रीमदयोध्या पालक राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम अगणित गुण गण भूषित राम अवनीत नया कामित राम प्राकाचंद्र समानन राम पितृवाक्याश्रित कानन राम प्रिय गुगमि निवेदित पद राम दक्षालित निज मृदु पद राम भरद्वाजमुखानन्दक राम चित्रकूटाग्नि कीर्तन राम दशरथ संतत चिंतित राम कैकेयी तनयार्पित राम विरचित निज पितृकर्मक राम भरतार्पित निज पादुक राम 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 जय राजा राम जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम दंडक मन जन पावन राम दुष्ट विराध विनाशक राम सरभंग सुधीशाचित राम अगस्त्यानुग्रह वर्धित राम गृध्राधिप संसेवित राम पंचवटी तट सुस्थित राम शोभनकाति विधायक राम करभूषण मुखशोधक राम सीता प्रिय नयनानुग राम मारीचादिक दासुक राम विनष्ट सीतान्वेषक राम गृध्राधिपगतिदायक राम शबरी दत्त पलासन राम कबंद बाहुच्छेदन राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम हनुमत सेवित निज पद राम व्रत सुग्रीवाभीष्टद राम गर्वित बालि संहारक राम वानर दूत प्रेषक राम हितकर लक्ष्मण संयुत राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम कपिवर संतत संतुत राम हर्षति विघ्न ध्वंसक राम सीता प्राणाधारक राम दुष्ट दशानन दूषित राम शिष्ट हनुमतूषित राम सीता वेदित कागावन राम कृतचूडामणि दर्शन राम कपिवर वचनाश्वा विभीषणाभयदायकरां पर्वतसेतुनिबन्धकरां कुम्भकर्णशिरश्छेदकरां राक्षससङ्गविमर्दकराम् अहिमहिरावणचारणरां सम्प्रदशमुखरावणरां विविधमुखसुरसंस्तुतरां कष्टितदशरथवीक्षितरां श्रीरादर्शनमोदितराम् अभिषिक्तविभीषणनदरां पुष्पकयानारोहणरां परध्वजाभिनिषेवनरां भरतप्राणप्रियकररां साकेतपुरीभूषणरां सकलस्वीयसमानदरां रत्नलसत्पीठास्थितरां पट्टाभिषेकालङ्कृतरां पार्थिवकुलसम्मानितरां विभीषणार्पितरङ्गकरां ईशकुलानुग्रहकररां सकलजीवसंरक्षकरां समस्तलोकाधारकरां सकलजीवसंरक्षकरां समस्तलोकाधारकरां राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय सीताराम जय सीताराम जय सीताराम श्रीनिवासाय वेदविदितविश्वरूपाय चिदजनानन्ददायकाय मङ्गलम् श्रीनिवासाय वेदविदितविश्वरूपाय चिदजनानन्ददायकाय मङ्गलम् श्रीनिवासाय वेदविदितविश्वरूपाय चिदजनानन्ददायकाय मङ्गलम् वेङ्कटेशाय सङ्कटागमोचनाय वर शङ्खकोटिसुन्दराय शुभ्रमङ्गलम् 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 सर्वगायकप्रियाय सर्वमदमोदकाय सर्वभुवनजनहिताय सर्वमङ्गलम् सर्वगायकप्रियाय सर्वमदमोदकाय सर्वभुवनजनहिताय सर्वमङ्गलम् सर्वगायकप्रियाय सर्वमदमोदकाय सर्वभुवनजनहिताय सर्वमङ्गलम् सर्वगायकप्रियाय सर्वमदमोदकाय सर्वभुवनजनहिताय सर्वमङ्गलम् मङ्गलं पण्डितंसजातबालमुरळीकृष्णमधुरगानमोहिताय महितमङ्गलम् मङ्गलं पण्डितंसजातबालमुरळीकृष्णमधुरगानमोहिताय महितमङ्गलम् मङ्गलं पण्डितंसजातबालमुरळीकृष्णमधुरगानमोहिताय महितमङ्गलम् मङ्गलं पण्डितंसजातबालमुरळीकृष्णमधुरगानमोहिताय महितमङ्गलम् श्रीनिवासाय वेदविदितविश्वरूपाय चिदजनानन्ददायकाय मङ्गलम् श्रीनिवासाय वेदविदितविश्वरूपाय चिदजनानन्ददायकाय मङ्गलम् शुभ्रमङ्गलम् सर्वमङ्गलम् महितमङ्गलम्
Wow, what an evening it was, right? Such an amazing presentation. It was a breeze. She came, she was strong, and she finished it strong. A big round of applause for Rahi. And a big round of congratulations to her guru, Srimati Madhavi Mehta, as well. I'd now like to invite her guru, Srimati Madhavi Mehta, onto the stage, please.
They make it really, really tough for me, every single time. They make me so proud. And I always decide before coming that I'm not going to cry, but I just can't help it. Good evening, everyone. And my namaskar to my father, my mother, my in-laws, all my respected gurus, and all the elders in the auditorium and back home. I have to tell you a story. Usually, it's the parent who finds the teacher for a child, correct? A few years ago, I was teaching a class at my studio, and my studio has glass doors. And there was this small little girl with big, beautiful eyes just peeking through the door. And I looked at her and I gave her a smile. And the next day, I see and she's there. I said, okay. And then next week, same day, same time, she's there and peeking through the window. So this went on for a while. And then I couldn't help it. One day I gave her a smile and I went and opened the door. And I said, would you like to come in and sit and watch? It's better rather than standing outside. And she didn't say a word, not a word. She just walked in, took a chair and sat down. And she watched. And then I don't know who picked her up, but then, after my class was done, she left. Now, every week after her class, I think she was going to next door for her karate lessons. So after every time she was done, she would just open the door of my studio, come inside, and take a seat. And I would look and I would give her a smile. Like, okay. I had no idea who she was, what was her name, nothing. So this went on for a while. And then her mother, Ami, called me one day, and she said that, my daughter Rahi would like to join your classes. I'm like, okay. And she goes, you know her? I'm like, oh. And she goes, she comes and watches you guys. I said, okay, that's Rahi. So, in this case, she found the teacher herself. And then she started coming. Now, Rahi, I was listening to the speech of her mama. And he described her so well. Even I haven't seen her smile this much, ever. Okay? And she's very independent. Couple of qualities that I know of her is that she doesn't like anything easy. She wants something challenging. Okay, every single time. But at the same time, she's very self-assured. So even in the class, she doesn't have to be in the front. She doesn't have to be in the center. She could be in the last row or whatever. But it's not easy to, miss her when she's dancing, right? So this went on for a while, and then we decided that, okay, she wants to do her Arangetram, and I said, okay. And then we started preparing. There were times when, I had to be, she always came prepared, but there was, first of all, before I tell you this next story, I would like to know how was her Abhinaya? Did you guys, can I hear some noise? So until 2 months ago, maybe, even less, I think, month and a half, she would do everything perfectly, but when it came to Abhinaya, she would just freeze and look at me. And I said, you can't look at me, you have to keep on going. And she said, Auntie, I'll do it on the day. I said, no, I have to see that you can do it. And she said, no, I'll do it. I said, no, you can't do that, you have to show me. You're not even smiling, so I don't know if you can, do this. So then she started working on it. And you saw how beautiful she presented the Varnam. Then, this is not it. A month ago, she comes to me, and we are all ready. Musicians have, all the music. Her and I are practicing. And she goes, Auntie, I don't know how to say this to you. I'm like, okay. It cannot be anything good, right? And she goes, I know we did Tilana, but I heard this other Tilana, and I just fell in love, and I can't stop listening to it. So can I learn it? I said, of course you can learn it. Once your Arangetram is done, you're not discontinuing, so, next class I'll teach you. No, I meant for my Arangetram. I looked at her and I said, no, Rahi, this is a very difficult piece, and usually done by 2 people, right? And she says, Auntie, can I try? And I said, no. The next day, and this going back to Mama's story, where if she wants something, she finds a way to get it, right? So next day, she asked me, Auntie, did you think about it? I said, Rahi, you cannot do it. I'll teach you, not for Arangetram. I said, if you do this, this, and this, I'll think about it. Next time I see her, she had worked on everything that I asked her to. And then I'm at home thinking that this child is working so hard, and she asked me for something, and I don't want to say no. So I said, okay, I'll teach you. So Tilana that you just saw, I taught her in 2 hours. I said, here, I'm giving you whole Tilana. Everything, all the choreo, it's up to you now. Next class I see her, she's good with that. I'm like, oh my God. So she always makes me so proud. She is something else. I mean, today, Rahi was at her best, and she made me so proud. Rahi, I love you, and you made me super, super proud today. Her parents also, Ami and Kalpesh, they made it so easy for me. It's, I had a very challenging year this year. I lost my father. I had 4 Arangetrams and my annual recital, and I wasn't sure if I'll be able to do it. And it's only because of the love of my students, my family, and parents like them who make it easier for me. Anything and everything I said, there was not a single disagreement. So thank you, Kalpesh. Thank you, Ami. I really have to thank my wonderful team of musicians. These people are out of this world. And as I always say, that I cannot say anything in words to do justice to that talent. So big round of applause for Vignesh, Sandeep, Ravi, and Skandan. And next person is Nirupama. When she talks, she's just as musical and rhythmic as a dancer. And when I decided Arangetram, I tell my student and parents that you can decide everything else, but there is one thing that I cannot let you decide, and that's emceeing. Many times parents come to me and say, can my relative do it, or can somebody else do it? I said, no. Only Niru can do emceeing for my show. So thank you, Niru. Thank you, Vatsalaji, for making Rahi look so beautiful, so gorgeous, dazzling today on the stage. Thank you, Mahesh, and thank you, everybody. And this is a very well-earned plaque for Rahi. It says, Tal Institute of Performing Arts proudly presents this award of Bharatanatyam Diploma to Kumari Rahi Shethia on successful completion of her course in Bharatanatyam under the guidance of her Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta on August 5th, 2023. Rahi.
Thank you, Guru Madhavi Mehta. Now we'd like to honor our musicians for the day. I request the musicians to please come up on stage. And Rahi's parents would like to felicitate them. Our vocalist, Sri Vignesh Ravichandran. On Mridangam, Sri Sandeep Iyer. On the violin, Sri Balaskandan. And on the flute, Sri Ravi Shankar Srinivasa. A big round of applause for our orchestra team. An event of this magnitude could not be planned without the expertise of these people. So they really, a big round of applause and heartfelt thanks from the Tal Institute for your contribution for today. Thank you. I request Madhavi ji to please join the musicians on stage for a picture. Making Rahi look so pretty and keeping her ready on time, our makeup artist Vatsalaji. A big round of applause. She's extremely patient and very calm and so thorough in her work. Thank you, Vatsalaji, for your contribution.
And now, can we have Niru on the stage, please?
And now I would like to invite Rahi onto stage to talk. Rahi, please come up and share how this journey has been for you. Bigger round of applause for you.
Hi everyone, Jai Shri Krishna. I just want to start this speech off by saying a big, big thank you to everyone in the audience for coming and sharing this momentous occasion with me. I can't even begin to tell you guys how much this journey has meant to me, how much I've grown, and how much I've gained from this experience. But before I delve deeper into what this journey has done for me, I want to take a moment to thank everyone who played an integral role in making today a reality. What you see before you here today has involved the combined efforts of many people, from the beautiful ending spotlight you saw after every dance, to the neatness of my hair, to the flowers you saw in the lobby. The event in its entirety was meticulously prepared to ensure that everything planned was integrated seamlessly, all while creating an amazing experience for all you guys in the audience. There's only one person I have to thank for this, and that is my mom. The duties of a mother often go unnoticed and unappreciated, but ironically span from giving birth to cleaning up vomit to planning such a huge event like this. So, after after 17 years and performing for you all, I've realized truly what she has done for me and how her presence and care for me and my love of dance has made today even better than I thought it would be. She's coordinated with many people in the past year, booking this beautiful auditorium, contacting and discussing with the decorator, and so many other things that have made today possible. Not to mention, she also had to deal with my pickiness in costuming, my hair, my makeup, the decor, color scheme, favorites, food, and so much more. So thank you, Mummy, for being my backbone during this entire process. This all would not have been possible without your support, your patience, and your unwavering love for me as your daughter, and I hope I made you really proud today. Daddy, I hope I also made you proud today too. As a daddy's girl, I want nothing but your approval. All my life, I've looked up to you in awe of the way you think, how you hold yourself, your confidence, and your drive, optimistically hoping to even become a fraction of the person you are today. Though you may not know much about Bharatanatyam itself, you've had just as much of a profound impact on me during this journey. During the times I would come home crying because I wasn't satisfied with the way practice went, you showered me in your extremely motivating words that only kept me going until we ended up here today. So thank you, Daddy. I also want to thank Ba, Dada, Rushimami, Shadarama, Nishamasi, and Vidifoy for being my secondary support system throughout this entire journey. You guys have supported me in dance since the beginning, attending every single recital I've had. You guys have helped Mummy out so much in making today happen, and I want to thank you all. Specifically, I want to thank Ruchi Mami and Vidifoy for helping us so much with your appreciated organizational skills, your ability to understand my aesthetic, and most of all, your guys' truly amazing skill to soothe and comfort me when I'm stressed when something did not go my way. You guys have played the role of the older sisters I've never had, or second moms when I have an argument with Mummy, or best friends when I have some juicy gossip. So thank you for spending so much of your time with such a busy schedule on me to make today possible. I also want to thank Janie and my new little cousin, but basically sister Mahi, for being my motivation throughout this entire process. Janie, as my little sister, I have huge hopes for you. But Mahi, even though you're barely 5 months old, I have equal expectations of you. I hope I've done a good enough job for both of you today so you guys can tell your friends that you have such a cool Didi. And of course, you guys can consider me your inspiration just as much as I consider you guys both my motivation. I love you guys. Thank you, Geeta Kaki and Ba in India, who have joined us on the live stream today, for your help in deciding costumes and choosing such beautiful jewelry that made me sparkle tonight. Thank you to my best friends, Sia, Ayushi, and Divya, for being my personal therapists throughout this entire process, and Aishna and Dharni for being the people I related to most during this time of year. And by the way, Dharni, you did amazing during your Arangetram, and Aishna, I can't wait to see yours next week. You guys have kept me sane and given me encouragement during a time that's stressful for all of us with summer work, college apps, and life in general. So thank you to all of you. Thank you, Nirupama Auntie, for gracing the audience with your beautiful voice and in-depth descriptions of every piece so everyone can truly grasp its meaning. Thank you to Mahesh Uncle for your amazing photography and videography and making me look so beautiful through a second lens for everyone who couldn't be here today to appreciate. Thank you to my extremely, extremely talented orchestra, Sandeep Uncle, Vignesh Ji, Ravi Uncle, and Skandan Uncle, for your rhythmic precision, patience, and life you've brought to my dance throughout all our rehearsals and today, of course. Thank you, Vatsala Auntie, for making me look so stunning on stage today with my hair, my makeup, costume, and jewelry. And thank you to Ria, Maggie, Sanvi, and Mansi, of course, for your efficiency with our quick changes. Thank you, Mark and the NB Pack team, for your amazing attitude, helpfulness, and accommodation you've given my family and I while we've figured out the details of tonight. And last but not least, thank you to my guru, Madhavi Auntie. Madhavi Auntie, I don't even know where to begin thanking you. I know I've been a handful, and I can't thank you enough for the kindness and patience you've given me when most of the time I definitely did not deserve it. I can't imagine how demotivating it was to watch me during hour-long rehearsals, seeing a completely blank face with zero expression or smile for the beginning and latter half of the year we spent on preparing for today. But despite all that, you still showed up and told me every class, Rahi, smile bigger, Rahi, smile, when I simply just refused until recently. I hated doing Abhinaya, but Auntie, you made me love it, and it only made me wish that I had done more for you guys today. So thank you so much for believing in me more than I believed in myself, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for me at Dal. With that, I will conclude my speech. I know you guys are probably hungry and your legs have fallen asleep by now. But again, thank you all for coming and sharing this milestone with my guru, my family, and I today. Truly, it means a lot. Thank you.
And now we would like to felicitate Guru Srimati Madhavi Mehta. I request Madhavi ji to please come up on stage. Thank you. And now I would like to invite Ami and Kalpesh Shethia on stage to give the word of thanks, please.
Wow, I am in awe of what Rahi has performed today. Being so close, seeing her daily, she did not give me a chance to see what she was capable of doing at this point, to this level. And I have no words. I just can't even express how I feel. It's all a combination of so many people's efforts, as Rahi mentioned. I'm not going to go into that again, but everyone for being here. Thank you so much for your blessings. For people that have come out of town all the way, Florida, California, everyone, please, thank you so much for being here and being a part of this special occasion of Rahi's life.
I know everyone is a little hungry here, so I'll keep it to a little, just short 15 minutes. Rahi obviously did excellent to all her dedication that showed today, all the hard work. But also, for an artist, nothing is more sacred than an audience. And you have been a great one. So thank you all for spending your precious time coming here and blessing her with your presence. Thank you.
Thank you all for being a lovely audience. Your presence here has made the day for Rahi. Thank you so much again for being a part of her incredible journey today. Thank you, and give yourself a round of applause for that. And with that, we conclude Rahi's Arangetram, and I invite you all to join us for dinner and in the lobby. Please join us for dinner, and no photographs are allowed on the stage, so please join Rahi in the lobby for pictures. Thank you, and have a good night. Thanks once again.